It's another red lunchbox. As you may have noticed, we've recently taken affinity to Zenith firearms, and in particular their Girsans, which tend to come in these red lunchboxes. If you haven't seen it, we've done reviews of the Girsan Regard, as well as the MC14, which is a beautiful little 380. I'll provide links to those somewhere around here. Alright, taking a look inside the box. As usual, got the manual blocking our view of the gun. Wonder what that is. I'll explain that later. No, it's not a golf tee. Right, so, as we've also come to expect with the Girsans, we have a nice full color manual that explains just about everything about the gun. And one of these really awesome cases. I really appreciate how complete these cases are. What you see down from below, of course, gun, spare mag, loader, oil. Already more than what you normally get from your average firearms company. But check out what's in the top. Up here, we've got holes for offloading your carry ammo when you go to the range. But you might notice there's a mag here, a mag in the gun, and another mag here. You get 3 total magazines, which means you probably don't even need to offload your carry ammo, because you can have a carry mag and 2 range mags. You get a nylon brush, you get a brass brush, you get a cleaning rod, rag, branded lock, and 2 more back straps, in addition to a tool for changing the back straps. Why hasn't anyone else done this? It's simple. This might be a golf tee, except it's flat on top for pushing, but just a nice, easy tool for pushing the pin out. Let's get to the gun. So first off, we'll show clear, empty magazine, and a clear chamber. Gun is a wee bit oily. It's fresh back from some service, to be honest. And up front, we did have some concerns about the trigger when we first got one, sent it in, they fixed it and had it back to us within a week. It was great service. So, taking a look around the gun, starting at the muzzle, we've got a good tight fit there. Front cocking serrations to make press checks easy. You also have a witness window there to see if there's a round in the chamber. Our takedown lever, trigger's got the safety in the front. We've got rail for mounting lights or lasers. Serrations on the front here. Have rubberish, rubber-esque, nice and grippy back strap that's interchangeable. We'll get to more of that later. Cocking indicator. Overall rather complete. Now if you're curious about size, here's, for comparison, ubiquitous Glock 19. Just about the same length. The grip is a little bit longer, which I like, because on the Glock 19, see where my finger ends up at the bottom there? As I go to shove the magazine in, that skin gets pinched often, unless I'm careful about it. It's one of the things that really annoyed me about this gun. It's part of why I stopped carrying the Glock 19. So, getting a little closer look at the gun here. We'll take it apart and look inside. Takedown was easy. Looking up close, we've got a nice steel block here, and get something to tap on there. Those rear rails are metal. The spring is up front, which is different from the Glock design. And I'm not sure if the magazine release is reversible. It looks like it might be. Taking a look at the mechanism in there. The shape certainly lends to it. I'd probably be able to find that out if I read the manual, but whoever does that. Alright, taking this apart, we've got a captured recoil spring. Barrel comes out nice and easy. We've got a fully supported chamber and a mildly polished feed ramp there. Good large locking lug. And looking at the machining, you can see it's a nice even coating of this paint. Got a safety plunger back there. The insides here look very Glock-like. with a good quality finish. I mean, that is a rich color finish. We'll get the gun back together and take a look at the different grips when you change out that back strap. Also wanted to go over briefly the trigger setup here. That safety obviously works. You have a little take up, you hit a wall, it breaks. Reset is positive, and it breaks right there. Nice trigger. Alright, now onto the back straps. So with this first one that came with it, we have a slight swell there. Not much pronounced here, just kind of to fill the hand. And for me, with large hands, thumb hits the mag release with a downward strike. I do have to rotate my hand a wee bit, but the slide release is nice and reach. Taking a casual reach for the trigger. If I wanted to get sloppy with it, I could put my finger all the way to the joint, but keeping my hand, the gun centered in my knuckles, as you may have seen in our how to hold a handgun video. I'll put a link to that there. My finger rests naturally with the trigger right across the middle. Pretty much perfect size for me. Let's see how it fits Erica.
Okay, so standard grip. Get good grip on there. It's not too bad. It's a little bit big feeling, kind of pushes back into the palm of my hand, and I don't really get a good seating on that trigger. I'd like to be just a little bit more even across there. I can feel the edge here of the mag release, but I can't push it. So this is just a little bit too wide for my normal size hands.
Alright, so the medium grip was a little too big for Erica. We'll try swapping it out. We've got the tool here that came in the case. Seems pretty straightforward. Push the pin out. There's the pin, and we'll leave it out to make it easy to try the other grips. Now with this out, the magazine out, I'll just pick at the bottom here. That comes off. I don't know if you can see, I get the lighting right in there, but it actually says medium, a nice large print across the inside of that. That's pretty nice. So we'll move to the small. Fits right in there. Now an immediate difference I notice is there's not a swell here, and this angle across the back seems a little bit thinner. So with banana hands, mag release is now very easy for me. The slide stop definitely within reach. Trigger finger reaches in a little deep to start. I would have to consciously pull my hand out a little bit, but not too bad. Let's see how it fits Erica.
Okay, so we're going to try the small grip on my average size hands. Already feeling much better in the palm. Reach through. Still, maybe I just have a short index finger, but I would like that to be just a little bit further in, but good solid grip. It's okay, it works. Again, I'm getting a little bit better feel on the mag release, but can't actually get it until I kind of really squeeze the hand around. You kind of have to push right here on the very tippy, so getting back here doesn't do you much good. But overall, this is much nicer feel in the hand for me. Alright, so we have the large back strap, last but not least. And already getting a good grip up here, I can feel that it kind of pushes my hand back. I don't get a great feeling here. Not squeezing or anything, but just it doesn't feel quite right. Get a little bit of a short finger on the trigger. Can't really reach anything. Can't reach this. Pretty much not the right strap for me.
Alright, and now to try the banana hands on the large back strap. Center between the joints, wrapping the hand around. Mag release is a bit of a stretch. Gosh, that's not something that I could do quickly. But the trigger finger falls right on. I might notice this pushes the webbing back a little bit, expands here, and the curve seems to be a little more pronounced. This is definitely for large hands. I could see someone very large using this. It's probably even maybe a little too big for me. So it looks like we've found our fits and the right porridge, if you will. So let's take it out and see how it shoots.